Very good morning, students. Student, this is chapter 6, the crisis of democratic order. First of students, we understand what is the meaning of crisis of democratic order. The crisis of democratic order means here the Congress lost the power due to some reasons, and also Congress party impose the emergency in our democratic setup, that is called democratic crisis of democratic order, because Congress party impose emergency in our democratic systems. So what happens before this, and there are some reasons, right? The background to the emergency, right? In 1970s was a period of political turmoil in India. This period witnessed tension in relationship between the government and the judiciary also. This is direct fight between the government and the judiciary, because Congress party takes some many illegal decisions against the constitutions. So this is direct fight with the judiciary. There is ideological difference also erupted within the Congress, and it sharpened the division between Indira Gandhi and her opponents also, because we know that there are some syndicate within the Congress systems. Within the Congress system, syndicate means the powerful leaders oppose the Indira Gandhi, right? Within the Congress systems, many leaders left the party also, right? A second context with economic context of the emergency. Congress gave the slogan of Garibi Hatao in 1971 elections due to various national and international factors and the social and economic condition in the country, right? But this did not improve much after 1971 elections or 72. In this election, Congress party gained or restored the power which Congress party was lost in 1967 assembly elections. But after that, what happens? Congress did not complete his promise, what the Congress promised to the peoples, as Congress gave the slogans Garibi Hatao. In such context, non-Congress opposition party were able to organize popular protest effectively. The first protest started from the Gujarat, led by Morarji Desai, and Bihar movement from the Jayaprakash Narayan. So Gujarat and Bihar were Congress-ruled states. Despite the fact, the students from both states started agitations against the rising price of foods, grains, cooking oil and other essential commodity, and against corruption in high places. These are the economic context of emergency. Jayaprakash from Bihar gave a call of total revolutions in social, economic and political spheres, because no one was happy due to the policy of the government, right? Prices are very high, cooking commodity prices also high, food grain prices were also high. So this was the economic context for to make the platform for the emergency, and gives the opponent to opportunity that led the movement in the country. In 1975, Jayaprakash led one of the largest march to the parliament. But what happens? He was captured and put into jail with many leaders also. And one movement from the Naxalite movements in 1967, peasant uprising took place in Naxalbari area of Darjeeling, West Bengal, under the leadership of CPIM headed by Charu Majumdar. After some times, one branch broke off from them and was known as Communist Party, ML, Marxist-Leninist. It was founded by Charu Majumdar. The government had taken stern measure in dealing with Naxalist movement. got it. And also the railway strike of 1974, right, because of the railway employee of railways led by the George Fernandez. As you know, George Fernandez was defense minister in Atal Bihari Vajpayee government, and he was very prominent leaders, very famous leader, right? And he led the railway movement. Its main demand was related to bonus and service condition of the railway employee. Right? The government declared the strike illegal and it had to be called off after 20 days without settlement. So students, we understand that these are the some background of the emergency. Hope you understand it. Thanks for watching video. Have a great day.